Hey everyone, how's it going? I hope you're all doing really awesome. I am back with another video, and this is part 20 of my story. And yes, that means it is the final part. I am super excited. Tonight we're just going to kind of wrap everything up, end it off on a really super high note. And yeah, let's get right into it. So yeah, again, as you know, this is the final part of my 20-part video series where I am sharing my story with all of you. Um, it's been a super great experience for me to do this. I really appreciate all of you who have been with me over the past 3 weeks, where I've released a different part every day. Remember, you can watch all of the parts up right here on this channel. They will all remain up on this channel, so you can watch them whenever you like. And, yeah, again, it's just been really fun for me to do this. Again, just as a refresher, I've been doing this series every day for the past 3 weeks, this video series, this 20-part series. Then I also have the companion series to this over on my TikTok account, SpongeBob Fan Forever, where I've been posting a new TikTok with a different part of my story also every day. Then I've also been doing my social media posts where I've been keeping in line with each topic or theme for the day, and I've been writing a little bit more about my thoughts and feelings on that. So I've had that going. And then I've also had in the Best Feeling Ever group chats. We've been doing little group discussions and stuff like that over there. So it's definitely been keeping me pretty busy over these past few weeks. But again, it's just been so fun. Like I've said in a few of my other recent videos, doing this series has really helped me a lot to I guess shine a light inside of me on a lot of things that I really needed to do that on um, in for a very long time. I've learned a lot about myself through this process. I've reflected a lot on all different kinds of aspects of my life. Really over the course of my whole life up until where I am now, I've thought about how I've gotten to where I am now, what's kind of shaped me to grow and develop. Um, how I've, kind of formed my interests and my passions and what it is that I want to do in this world, where I see that all taking me from here and how I think, that might happen. And really just, yeah, some really key takeaways um, that I've realized for myself that's been a huge help for me and also that I kind of want to share with you all through the story. And I'm going to kind of refresh those really quick here. I also mentioned them in yesterday's video in part 19 towards the end of the video. I went into detail about what the takeaways are. So let's just recap that really quick and then we'll kind of just wrap everything up. So first and foremost, in terms of takeaways from the series, I really think that one of the biggest things that I've realized and that I want to share with all of you is to not be afraid to be yourself. Because, as I've said a few different times on throughout the course of this series, actually, is that one of the biggest challenges for me with this, and I said this since the beginning, is that I have really been kind of feeling more vulnerable doing this series than I have in a very long time, really kind of throughout anything else. Just let me adjust my pillow. um, and yeah, that has been something that I've, been trying to get used to more. And that was actually one of my main reasons for even doing the series in the first place, is because I really want to get more comfortable with getting to that level of vulnerability and with sharing myself and my story with the world. And this certainly helped me do that. At first, especially, I was feeling very vulnerable doing this, very kind of, exposed, like I'm putting myself out there because, that's always kind of a scary thing. You never know how people will react to you being your real, genuine, authentic self and putting yourself out there. But I'm happy to say that it's went really well for me. I've gotten a lot of really nice, kind, positive words from a lot of people and close friends as I've been doing this story, and it's really it's helped me a lot. So yeah, anyway, back to the takeaway is just that just don't be afraid to put yourself out there and to be yourself, because when you do finally do that, and I know it's very scary sometimes again, but when you do that, I think it's really going to help you realize how loved you are, how important you are, how much you mean to so many people, how much people really want to see you thrive and succeed in this world. And, that's just such an important thing to remember. So yeah, again, it can be scary, but, you deserve to feel safe and comfortable being your most complete authentic self. So, however that is for you, whatever that means to you, whatever that looks like in your life, just find a way for you to feel, safe in doing that. And that, of course, that's not necessarily going to mean doing exactly what I'm doing and sharing well, not every detail, but sharing, a big part of your life story with, the whole entire internet or your social media. No, of course, if that's not your kind of thing, if that's not something you're comfortable with, that's totally understandable. You got to find what works best for you, what makes you feel most loved and cared about and safe and comfortable in your own way. But just whatever you just find, even if it's literally just one other person that you can be your most authentic self with, that in itself is just absolutely huge, and that'll change, I think, a lot for you. Just finding that one other person or that small group of people, just your family, just a close friend, maybe just whoever, literally whoever it is. Just, having some kind of space in which you feel totally safe to share yourself and be your complete self can make a world of difference. So yeah, it's probably like the biggest takeaway. I mean, and related to that, kind of in the same vein, the other one, or another one is just, love yourself. Like, just find that peace inside of you where you can feel that you are doing your best, you're working towards being your best. Maybe you're not there yet, but you are taking steps to get there. You have your mind and your heart set on a vision for your best life, your happiest, healthiest, most successful life, whatever that looks like to you, whatever that means. You are at least moving towards that. You might have a long way to go, or you might feel that you have a long way to go. And I mean, kind of like we all do, right? And, it's the way I see it is life is an ever evolving journey. It's always a process. So, you know, just take your time. But I think the key thing is just getting to a place where you feel you are making steady, consistent progress that you can see, and you can use that to continuously keep inspiring and motivating yourself to keep going because you're excited to see more of that progress. It feels good, you know how it feels, and you're excited to see more of it. That's another huge game changer. And I guess kind of the last thing is just, have fun with life. Just really go all in, have fun, make something of yourself, do something, leave your mark on this world, or don't, whatever you want, whatever feels best to you. Just do it. Just follow that inner spark inside of you, whatever that's longing for and calling for, whatever it is you need on that deep core level of your soul, or whatever you want to call it. I know it's hard to even find that sometimes, and when you have found it, it can be just as hard to pursue it, but both of those things are totally possible, and I think absolutely worth it no matter where you are in life. If you're a little kid, or if you're like an old person, who feels that you're getting on towards the end of your life, the way I see it, it's never too early or too late to start looking for that passion. Just do it. I I don't think you're gonna regret it. I think there's much more of a chance that you'll regret not taking this time and this moment to live to the fullest and to do what it is that your heart truly wants, because life is just, it's so much shorter, I think, than it really seems. Like, I'm only 22 and I already can't believe how fast my life is going. I already feel like I'm getting old, honestly. And everyone always says that it just goes faster and faster, and you just don't know where the time goes, and I totally believe that is going to continue to be the case for me. So yeah, it's just, you got to go for it, you really do. Just make the most of it, because when, if not now, then when? I mean, I know literally everyone says that, and it's like cliche, but that's only because it's so true. Like, why not now? Why not start living now? Like, why not make the most of this very moment? So anyway, yeah, those are just, again, the takeaways from this kind of, and with that, the last thing that I kind of have to share with you all in the story is that I want to say that I am ready. I'm ready. I feel more ready now than I really ever have in my life to get out there, make my life the best it can be, and just go all in and go for it and just see what I can do, and just, let my soul guide me along that path. Kind of step out of the way of life, not try to make everything perfect, make everything happen the way that I want it to happen, or the way that I think it should happen. up here in my head. Get out of my head, get more into the present moment, to my whole entire experience, head, heart, gut, everything, and just make it happen, just make stuff happen. Stop thinking about making stuff happen. Stop only planning on making stuff happen and actually just get out there and do it. And I feel like I've been working towards being at this level for a while now, but I feel like just kind of reflecting over the course of my life through this series and kind of just recapping everything and just kind of again, like I said, processing a lot of things I've been holding on to for a while and just kind of putting it out there, letting that energy flow through me. That has been kind of something I've needed for a really long time now. And now that I feel that I've kind of done that, for now at least, it makes me feel more ready than ever to kind of embark on this beautiful new chapter of my life. I finished, as you know, I finished college last year. I finished school last year, and this year I've spent taking an online training course with the Human Potential Institute to become a human potential coach. And that has almost kind of felt like still being in school almost, because that's been taking up so much of my time this whole year. But I am getting very, very close to finishing that and certifying, which is super exciting. So in the next like month or two, I should be at that point. And I think that that's really, that will kind of be the closing out to my like school years, I guess. And that means that it's really time for me to go forward and to just, do what it is that I'm here to do in this world. And I am so super excited to do that. Um, it's just an amazing feeling. So this really, I think, is, you know, closing one door in some ways and opening another one. Of course, I'm always going to stay connected to my roots. That's super important to me. I'm always going to, love and treasure my life's journey and story up until now. Um, and again, just stay connected with that. Always remember where I came from, why I'm doing what I'm doing. But not but there's a difference between that and living in the past. And now I'm ready to like, move into the present more and the future even, but mainly just start living life even to the absolute fullest, but even, beyond that, whatever that means. And I'm excited to discover what that means. Of course, my life is an ever evolving, ongoing story, just as everyone's is. So I'm really excited to see where it's going to take me from here. And of course, I'm going to continue to share my journey and my story on this channel with all of you. Um, so stay tuned for that. This is only the beginning of our adventures. And really, the last thing I just want to say is that I'm so excited to be on this journey with all of you. That is what makes it, the most special and the most amazing, I think. Just sharing it, the connection, knowing that it's not just you in this world. You are here to share your experience with other human beings that you love, that love you, and that really feel like family to you, on the deepest core sense that you feel that you belong with them, and that looks like, something different for everybody. And the key is to find out what that means for you. And I'm excited to really find out more what it means for me and also to share with all of you out there whatever it means for you. So, yeah, with that said, on that note, let's get out there and do it. Thank you all. Just, huge thank you just for being here, being part of this. I want to kind of wrap this up so that this part doesn't get too long, which is probably why tomorrow I think I'm probably just gonna make one more like super quick thank you video, like just a little bonus, and that's really just gonna be like I said, to say thank you to all of you, because I really just want to say a huge thank you, and that I think deserves its own video, because my thank you, I'm like overflowing with gratitude for so many people, so many things. So be on the lookout for a quick little thank you video tomorrow. Um, then I might just do one more coming up this week where I talk a little bit about what you can, again, expect going forward from this channel. So that'll be like a little bit of a what's next video. But with that said, this concludes my story. I really hope you all enjoyed watching it. I hope it brought you some love and some light, or, just made you feel a little inspired, or even if it just made you feel less alone in this world. And I feel like I've accomplished all I set out to do with this. And I'm really happy with it, and I'm really happy looking forward to what I think is going to come next. So yeah, let's do it then. Yeah, alrighty, everyone. Thank you all so much again. Don't forget to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe on this video on this channel. Lots more coming soon. This is just the beginning. I love and appreciate you all so much. Be well, take good care of yourselves, stay safe. Um, let's look forward to this summer. I think it's gonna be a great one. You know, things are getting better. Things are opening up again. Restrictions are easing in a lot of places, like where I am, and a lot of other places. The restrictions are easing for COVID. There is light. There is hope in the future, and I think now more than ever is our time to get out there and do what it is we're meant to do with our lives, what it is we want to do and need to do. And let's just do it, and let's just go all in and have an amazing time doing it. That's what we're here to do. Let's just make the most of it. Let's just step outside of our boundaries and just live life. Let's do it. All right. All right, thank you all so much again for watching. Sending you all lots of love and hugs, and stay tuned for lots more coming soon. Thanks again, everyone. Have an amazing day, night, whatever it is for you. I love you all. All right, I'll see you all really soon. Have a good one.